It's Mike P, live on the Las Vegas Strip at the Luna Hookah Lounge. Mike P presents the Funny Team every Tuesday. It's Money Team Tuesdays, you already know. Got the #1 athlete in the world behind my movement. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, what's good, dog?
Okay, so when did you know that you were funny?
In the 8th grade. I used to get on the bus every day, right, with the same outfit on. My auntie had stole all my clothes, sold them to the dope man. She was on crack, so they used to bag on me every day. And I was a little nigga at that point in time, so I started talking about everybody on the bus. And when I had the bus driver laughing, I knew I had something. And then I became like the funniest nigga in Pasadena. And then that's when I really knew I was funny. But when it really set in on me is in high school. I had drama class, and the teacher would let me do stand-up 15 minutes before the class let out. People used to ditch their 4th period to come watch me. That's when I knew I had it.
Okay, so it was out of necessity
Yes.
that you were funny.
Pain.
Okay, pain, that's what I want to get to.
Yes.
So how much of your comedy is based in pain?
All of it. I take whatever I feel and I make humor about it. A lot of shit that people are afraid to talk about, the shit is funny to me. Everything, I see humor in every fucking thing. You know what I mean?
So Freddie Prinze at one time said that he couldn't hear the audience laugh anymore, and it kind of like drove him off the rails a little bit. Do you ever get to a point where you're not sure if the audience is laughing or you can't hear them laughing?
No, I'm aware of all my surroundings and what the fuck I'm doing at all times. You know, as a comedian, you have to be able to look in the crowd, feel the energy, and to give back what you need to give back to get the response that you are actually looking for. You know what I'm saying?
So we noticed from your comedy that you go in and you bag on the audience.
That's just part of getting everybody involved. See, when you do a room every week, it's very important that as the host, like I do on purpose, I don't have no intro. I just walk up to a cold ass crowd because that prepares me for when I have to do humongous shows to know what to do with elements. So this is like my gym. This is where I work out at. This is where I perfect the art of doing comedy, especially stand-up comedy.
So who were your comic influences?
My father, funniest motherfucker in the world, hands down. Colder than Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, that nigga is hilarious. And watching him as a young kid, I just started emulating my father, you know what I mean, with his sense of humor. And then, of course, I watched Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, Robert Townsend, Living Color, different people like that influenced me to want to do Red Fox, you know, real motherfuckers that took the art. You know, a comedian he reenacts life. That's what art reenacts life. We live in a society now where life is imitating art. It's really kind of fucking stupid, honestly. But in actuality, a comedian reenacts life, the art of reenacting real life, what goes on. I can make anything funny.
So how much of your material when you're in a setting like this is already in your head, or are you working out new routines?
I'm always working on new routines in here. And then what I do is I work my jokes in that I would normally do as a set in with working on new shit all the time. You know what I mean?
So where do you want to be in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years, I want to hire my own production company. I want to produce my own movies, my own television shows, my own sketch comedy, and my own stand-up tours and DVDs. I'm gonna do it all myself. I'm not waiting on no motherfucking body to do that for me. I'm gonna do it for myself. I run this shit all by myself. I've been running comedy rooms by myself for the last 12 years right here in Las Vegas on the Strip. You know, because I don't believe in waiting on the motherfucker to do a goddamn thing for me. See, what a lot of people need to understand, especially kids that may be watching this shit, man, every day you wake up, man, think about how you can get some money for your craft. Once you develop your craft and it's a need for your craft, you ain't never got to worry about money. It'll always be there. You know
So
what I mean?
independent is the way to go.
1,000%.
Is it because we've been in Vegas for 4 years.
Right.
Is it because people here are unreliable, or is it because that's just the way to go?
It's just the way to go. Do you want to work for a motherfucker or do you want to work for yourself? It's pretty fucking easy. If you work for somebody, they gonna get the most out of you and you gonna get the very little. Why don't you get it all? But the most funny thing about it is that route is way harder. It's easy to just work for a motherfucker and get a check. It's hard to be a boss. You gotta be born a boss. Everybody ain't a boss, bruh. A lot of motherfuckers just want to be somebody's employee. That just ain't never been my routine or my ideology of who I want to be as a person. My mama used to not give me a quarter when the ice cream truck rolled up. And no, her no was no. If you asked again, you got your ass whooped. So I would take trashes out in the apartment complex to go get my bread. I was just born this way. You know what I mean? I was born a boss, bro.
And you're originally from?
Pasadena, California, born and raised.
Mm-hmm.
You know
so what
I mean?
brought you out to Las Vegas?
I got a football scholarship to UNLV.
Okay.
And I played football. I played 3 positions: kick, return, punt, return, and I started wide receiver. And my eligibility got fucked up because the white bitch didn't do my homework. And I got on the radio. I just started doing the comedy, what I was already doing in LA already. I wasn't gonna even come to college. My mom said, boy, if you don't get your ass out this goddamn house, you're gonna always be funny, go to college. And I did that for her because she wanted to see somebody in the family graduate college. So I wanted to be an example for the kids coming up in my family too, that you could actually do the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Your contact information.
All right, look, check this out. If you out there watching this with your man right now, you want to do some cheating, follow me on Instagram at Mike P Comedy, on Snapchat, Mike P Comedy, Facebook / Mike P Las Vegas, and on Twitter, Mike P Las Vegas. Go ahead and follow your boy. I'm telling y'all right now, it is what it is. I'm just a dude on a mission, and as an entertainer, I need all the support I can get because without support, you ain't shit as an entertainer. So I'm always humbling myself every day, and I'm appreciative for the gift that God gave me to do what I'm able to do.
And every Tuesday?
Every Tuesday, you can catch me live, and you never know who the fuck is gonna come here. I've had everybody come up here. 3057 South Las Vegas Boulevard. It's called the Luna Hookah Lounge, right next door to this beautiful Encore on the Las Vegas Strip. Come see your boy.
And main job?
My main job, you can catch me on the radio every fucking morning, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 97.5 KVegas.com. Dig that.